1 Chronicles 17:22. And you made your people Israel to be your people forever, and you, O Lord, became their God. 1 Chronicles 17 is something we read before in Samuel. David wants to build a house for the Lord, and the Lord says that David's son will build it. David prays the Lord, acknowledging all of God's goodness and marvelous promises. He considers himself courageous to come and sit before the Lord and speak to him. The verse I read is from his prayer. God chose Israel and made promises, and they will never fail. God can't break faith. He wouldn't be God if he did. He is faithful. It's part of who he is. The phrase that caught my heart reading this was that the Lord became their God. Has he become your God? What does that mean to you? What does it mean if something is your God? False gods were things they turned to when they needed help. The false gods were the things they turned to in worship to try and get the outcome they wanted. They wanted to control the weather, their success in battle. They thought they could buy it with gifts and offerings to the false gods. Do you try to control your life? Do you turn to things to try and prevent trouble or relieve trouble? One of the things we do is gain knowledge. We absorb blogs about health, marriage, children, finance, education, and more and more. Knowledge is power, we're told. It's also a burden. Every bit of information we learn about how to handle our lives, or prevent or handle a problem, is something we need to overcome by faith. It prevents faith in God. It's all telling us we are masters of our lives, and can control them if we just knew enough and followed all the methods and wisdom of man. Our faith in God demands we forget what we know and turn to the one true God for help, for counsel, for direction, for saving out of our troubles. The more you know, the more you have to fight to get past, to see God. Seek to know Him, not everything else. If we know Him, we have all we need to know. Turn to God when you need help, not to strangers on the internet, not to experts, not to neighbors. You have the all-knowing God of the universe ready and willing to help you. Ask Him, turn to Him. Let Him become your God, your all in all, your help, your provision, your protection, your hope, your life, your source of love and joy and peace.